This is literally the third time I'm filming this video, and this was actually supposed to be a travel vlog. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Swati and I create travel videos here, and this is...
Hello everybody, this is Amod. You already know me from a previous video.
He's very popular on this channel.
Thank you. So we are in the beautiful town of Hampi.
Something like that, but here we have a failed trip to Hampi during COVID-19. Recently, Amod and I traveled to Hampi, and for so many reasons this was a failed trip, and we will get into that. But before that, let me tell you a little bit about Hampi in case you don't know about it. So Hampi is a UNESCO World Heritage Site in central Karnataka. It was the capital of Vijayanagara Empire, and what is really interesting is that Hampi was one of the richest places in the world during the 15th and 16th century. In fact, Rome was the number one and Hampi was the second richest place. So definitely it's a great place to know and learn about Indian history, ancient Indian history. And in fact, a lot of people travel to Hampi to do that. Unfortunately, because of all the attacks and the decline of Vijayanagara Empire, now when you go to Hampi, you cannot see Hampi in all its glory. But nonetheless, there are a lot of these ruins and everything. So now when you go, you get to see the ruins. There is one active temple, but other than that, a lot of temples are destroyed. There is one palace as well, it is also destroyed. But when you visit the place, you will get an idea about how rich that place was at one point in time. Another very interesting thing about Hampi is the landscape. I've never seen a place like Hampi. There are these huge boulders and rocks, and it looks like somebody is playing Legos with it. Like literally that's how it looks, because it's just so unique. The rock formation in Hampi is super unique, and for that reason, Hampi, according to me, is a very different, very unique place. Now, if you've traveled to Hampi before March 2020, I'm sure you would say that Hampi is the perfect travel destination, because it offers the best of both worlds. River Tungabhadra divides the place into two parts, the Hampi side and the other side. So on the Hampi side, you will see all the heritage and everything. There are a lot of temples, a museum, palace and everything. And on the other side is the hippie side. So that, like the name suggests, it's known for the hippie culture, there are a lot of cool cafes. It's a really nice place to chill and relax. In fact, a lot of people who used to travel to Hampi used to travel for both the hippie culture and the history and heritage. And same with us, we wanted to experience both. Obviously, we knew that because we were traveling during the Corona times, things won't be the same, and we were not really expecting it to be the same. But little did we know that the hippie side does not exist any longer. So it was apparently illegal, because of which the government has completely demolished the hippie side. Now there are no cafes. There's basically no hippie side and there's no vibe. So yeah, that was pretty disappointing. So if you are traveling to Hampi after any time after this video is published, please do your own research, because as on this day, hippie side does not exist. I hope that it comes back, but yeah, that was kind of a bummer, because we were actually expecting it, and we thought even if there's nobody, we'll just go and chill in some cafe or something and just go and experience the whole place. But nothing. There's nothing. Now that is one major fail that happened. Now I'm not saying that you should not visit Hampi or it is not worth visiting. Like I mentioned, it's a great place to know and learn about the ancient history, and it's totally worth visiting this place. But when we visited, we had some more expectations. So I think because of our expectations, it was kind of like a fail. Now, other than this, a lot of things went wrong for me personally, because I create videos and making videos is one of my priorities, and that did not happen, guys. In fact, like I shot the entire video, but here's what happened. So my entire video, it looked like this. Right now we are at the Vijaya Vittala temple, and this is perhaps the most popular temple here in Hampi, at least amongst the tourists, and that's because of the stone chariot and the musical pillars. Now about the musical pillars, you can't really play music right now because the government has banned it due to vandalism. But nonetheless, it is such a mystery that pillars can actually make music. It looks like there's so many bulbs around me. That's how it looks. And talking about audio, it sounds like this.
But unfortunately, it was unceremoniously plundered in the middle of that same century by an invader, and so all were left with are these ruins.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate to see this, because had this been in its original form, this would have been such a marvel to watch. Yeah, that's how the audio is throughout the vlog. Now, obviously, I cannot upload that video and subject you guys to such torture, so I'm not going to upload that, even though I shot the whole video and it really hurts that it turned out like that. Now, talking about my pain, in that extremely windy situation, I tried to fly my drone. No, nothing happened to my drone. It's fine. In fact, it flew. I got some really nice footage. In fact, even Amod flew the drone and got some really cool footage. But unfortunately, some error happened and I could not transfer the files. Or maybe it is my lack of knowledge in DJI drones. But yeah, that happened. So in the grand scheme of things, it just looked like a failed trip to Hampi. But having said that, I totally feel it's worth visiting Hampi just for the history and heritage. But if something comes up and after coronavirus, I really wish that things go back to normal and Hampi regains its popularity. Now, because of coronavirus, also a lot of places were shut on both sides of the river. So hopefully after coronavirus, things go back to normal and Hampi regains its popularity. Now let's talk about something that is potentially a little controversial, and that is if one should travel during coronavirus. Now when I say during coronavirus, I mean when there are no legal restrictions and states are opening their tourism and they are welcoming guests from other places. Like right now, even though coronavirus exists and the cases are increasing, a lot of different states have opened their tourism, they are welcoming guests, and now the question is if it is ethical to travel. Obviously, a lot of people think it is not very ethical to travel right now because you could give or get the virus, and a lot of people think that it's okay to travel right now. Now, this is just my perspective. I feel that it is okay to travel as long as you are taking all safety precautions. Not only okay, I feel it is kind of a necessity to travel because when you travel or when people travel, it's not just about people traveling. There's a whole industry behind it. And they depend on people traveling for their livelihood. And we have not been traveling for such a long time, and these people are really badly affected, and the state of affairs there is not pretty at all. People depend on people traveling. So for that reason, I feel it is important that we travel and we put it into our economy and help the tourism sector. It is a sector that is very, very badly affected because of coronavirus, and it is likely to be affected in the long run as well. So yeah, I mean, this is just my perspective on this. So I would definitely recommend that if you can afford, then please don't do budget travels. Instead, be generous with your tips, be generous wherever you are spending, especially when you are giving it to some local person who is working in that field. Please do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know it's a little controversial, you might not agree with me, and there's nothing right or wrong in this matter. So this is just my perspective. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope that you liked this video. It was a lot of me just talking, but I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't, then please go and watch my travel vlogs. If you like my travel vlogs, then please do consider subscribing, and I will see you very soon with another video. Till then, take care and bye bye.